Good morning, gamers. Welcome to another GTA Online tutorial. Welcome to the prepping for the Cayo Perico Heist. In this episode, I'll be going over the best preps you can do for the Cayo Perico Heist and the most efficient routes you can take when you are prepping. So, I assume at this point you watched video 1 of the Cayo Perico heist and you have identified your primary target and you are ready to start prepping. So, to go ahead and start prepping, you're just going to approach your planning board over here. Pavel will probably give you a quick rundown of what the preps are, so I will do the same for you. Go ahead, tab over to your prep screen, and first you have your approach vehicles. Now, it is up to you what vehicle you choose to enter Cayo Perico. All these are great options. They're pretty interesting ways to enter the island. That is the beauty of the Cayo Perico heist. It is fully customizable. You enter, exit, and just do the heist whatever way you want it. So you can never really get bored of it if you do it in different ways. However, for the most efficient way to do the heist, I will recommend doing the Kosatka prep for your approach vehicle. It's just a really easy way of getting into the island. Next, for equipment, you would have to do these 3 equipment preps. Basically, you have to do all of them except demolition charges, unless you plan on going aggressive, which I do not recommend in the Cayo Perico heist. It's just a lot harder, a lot more complicated. So basically, you have to do all the equipment preps except demolition charges. Next up is weapon loadout. It is up to you which weapons you want to pick. However, my favorite weapon loadout is Crackshot, just because I have the AP pistol for close range and the sniper just for long range targets, and obviously the suppressors. So go ahead, you can buy the suppressors right now or when you are doing the heist. So, now I'm going to go over Disruption. If you did play the Diamond Casino Heist, Disruption was like that dug-in shipments, those patrol routes. This basically just weakens El Rubio's guards. It's not necessary for our approach, but if you do plan on doing the heist aggressive, I would recommend getting all 3 Disruption preps done. So, I will be going over just one other thing. So you saw on the left, someone's doing heist prep equipment. You can steal heist prep equipment back to your submarine, just steal it from other players, but I do not recommend that. Honestly, $2,000 is not worth that. It's just really annoying. So, if you are paranoid that someone will steal your heist prep equipment, there are multiple ways to make a solo session, whether you're on PC, Xbox, or PlayStation. So go ahead, look up a video how to make a solo session if you are concerned that people are stealing your preps. Basically, a solo session is a public session just by yourself. So you can do everything in GTA Online. You can, all the preps, setups, everything by yourself in a public session. But if you try doing an invite-only session just by yourself, it won't work. So that's why you want a solo session. Alright. I'm done with explaining. Let's get straight into the prep. Like I mentioned before, this heist is totally customizable. You can go in any way you want, however you want to do it, but this is the best way to do it, in my opinion, on just the most efficient and takes the least amount of time. Go ahead, start up the Kosatka prep for your approach vehicle. So it's going to ask you to go to the Merryweather test site. How I like to get to the Merryweather test site is by fast traveling. Go ahead, get in your helm, fast travel, and pick the spot that is closest to the test site. It looks like Mount Gordo is the closest. Let's go get over there. Real quick, I'm going to show you guys what it looks like when I kick everyone out of my session. Once we get to the Merryweather test site, I'm going to go up to the surface and just show you guys what it looks like. So if you are just mad at people griefing you, or you want to prep safely, solo sessions are a great way to do it. You can invite your friends too to these solo sessions. It's basically just a public session with you just in it, and it will populate eventually. Alright, so right now I have 8 people in my session, and I don't really want them here. I just want to prep safely. So I'm going to kick everyone out. You guys will see how it works. Alright, there we go. Now everyone's leaving. I'm going to link a video in the description on how to do it on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. So just in case you guys want to make a solo session for whatever reason, you guys have the option. Alright, back to the prep. So basically, you want to fast travel over to the Merryweather test site as close as you can and get over to that test site over there. So, this is how I like to do it. Obviously, I can just use my Torador and just get it done real quick, but I will be doing it just like you guys will be doing it. First, go ahead and get in your helm. And start driving your Kosatka. I assume at this point you already know the controls to the submarine, so I won't be going over to them. And what I have found is that the Kosatka travels faster above water, so go ahead and make your way over to the test site. Basically, the goal of this is we want to get our Kosatka as close as we can to the Merryweather submarine, just so we can exit our Kosatka, go into their submarine, get out of the submarine, go straight back into our submarine, and they're probably over. So we don't have to deal with them just shooting at us, and this prep becomes a lot more difficult once you die. So try your best to stay alive. Alright, we're getting pretty close to test site. This is where you want to start descending. You can fire torpedoes at these boats if you want, if it makes you more comfortable. Alright, at this point, you want to look for the yellow circle. You might not be able to see the submarine like I don't, but if I move my camera enough, I can see that yellow circle over there. And that's where you enter the submarine. So there, now the submarine's coming into view. And I want to park my Kosatka as close as I can. Once you guys get more comfortable with the Kosatka, you can do this with ease. Try to get as close as you can, because you want to make that swim real short. Alright, once at this point, you're going to put your Kosatka on autopilot. Then you can just leave your helm. And then make your way to one of the exits of your Kosatka so you can swim to the submarine. Alright, basically just make your way to one of the exits of your Kosatka. Park as close as you can to the Merryweather sub and swim to the entrance. When you enter, you will be greeted by basically a small army of Merryweather, and try your best not to die and stay alive. I recommend taking cover, eating snacks, and applying armor. And basically make your way through the submarine trying to find the sonar jammer. Oh no, this is not good. Alright, that was a mishap. I shot the pipe, it knocked me down, and the Merryweather guard shot me. So, well, at least I'm going to show you guys what to do when you die. When you die, basically just make your way as close as you can, jump off your Sea Shark, dive down, and just try to get to the submarine alive. You want to do as quick as possible so you don't die above the water. Alright, making our way in. Alright, let's try again. Basically, just be careful in the submarine. Keep an eye out, check your corners, look at the minimap. And there are 3 possible spawns for the sonar jammer. One is up ahead in the main room. Let's see if I get a lucky spawn. I do not. So one spawn is on this table right here. Next spawn is in one of the other spawns is in the torpedo room and the engine room. So let's make, and I just got one pumped. That was horrible. Alright, again, we go down. Alright, I'm back by the crew quarters. Just got demolished by that guy, just one pumped. Alright, making our way down to the lower deck of the submarine. I forgot about that guy. This is going horribly. Usually, it's not this hard for me. I haven't done a Cayo Perico Heist in a fat minute. I don't know, I've just been playing other games, but sorry about that. I'll let you guys know when I get to that same spot. Alright, I'm basically to the spot where it was before. Just don't make the mistakes I'm making. Just watch your health, be careful. Just be mindful of your surroundings. The minimap also helps. I'm using the assault shotgun, which is a semi-automatic shotgun, which is just really helpful. Alright, next spawn is up ahead in the torpedo room, and it is in the torpedo room. Alright, so it can either be in the main control room, the torpedo room, and I'll walk over to the next spawn. Go ahead, just... My character's struggling, but you have to just walk up to it and you can pick it up. Alright, I'll show you guys the other spawn just because I'm here already.
I see you on sonar now. You must have found it. Very good. Time to make your exit, I think.
Alright. Next spawn is up ahead this way. Watch out. This guy can be a little bit difficult to take out. And next spawn could just be right here by this fire hose. So those are the 3 potential spawns for the sonar jammer. Once you have the sonar jammer, go ahead and make your way out of the submarine from where you entered. As I'm approaching the exit to the Merryweather submarine, this is why you should park your Kosatka as close as you can. Exit out of the Merryweather submarine and make your way towards one of the entrances to your Kosatka, whether that be the 2 front hatches or the back, wherever you put it. So I'm just going to make my way over to this entrance, spam the enter button, and that is the prep complete. I'll see you guys in the next prep video, where we'll be going over, let's see, the plasma cutter. So I'll explain the plasma cutter and further detail in the next video.